Hey, this is Erika Awakening from TopSmarter.com. Welcome back to day 12 of the 30-day World Peace Challenge. And I just got the guidance from the universe about what today is, which is projection and false ego blinders that people have that keep people from listening to each other and really seeing each other. It's prompted by a guy who voluntarily subscribed to my feed, who wrote that the World Peace Challenge was spam. And then another post I put up was spam. And so I removed him from the page, because if someone doesn't want to receive it, if they're calling it spam, then, and they don't remove themselves, then I remove them so that they don't think they're being spammed. But then he private messaged me and he was all mad about being removed. I'm like, why are you mad about being removed if you think it's spam? And then he went on a long diatribe about stuff that has nothing to do with me. First of all, ignoring the fact that this challenge is free. He said that he didn't like that it was commercial and that it's against the rules of the social networking sites, which it's not. And it was a long diatribe, but what created the idea for this video is it's classic of so much of our communication. Everything he said, if you broke it down sentence by sentence, was not accurate. Factually not accurate, right? He's flagging a free thing as spam, which it's not because he subscribed. And then he's saying it's against the rules for it to be commercial, which it's not. And then he said, you know, he's just pissed off about everything being commercial, ignoring the fact that it's free. So you see, if you went like sentence by sentence by sentence, factually everything he wrote is incorrect, and here he is reacting to a projection that's not even supported by the facts. You see, so he's not even seeing me. He's not seeing what I'm doing. All he's seeing are his judgments from the past, right? So we all do this all day long. We do this, and we don't see anyone. That's why A Course in Miracles says, I see only the past. I see nothing as it is now. And obviously I'm not seeing this man as he is now, or he wouldn't be acting like this. So we're going to do about projection and people not listening, not seeing each other, etc. Let's go on karate chop. Even though I don't see how there's ever going to be world peace, because people just have their ego blinders on. They're reacting to their own projections. We see nothing as it is now. I can't even give this 30-day challenge away for free without having someone misinterpret it and attack me. And this is such a minor little thing. This exact same pattern is going on all over the world every single day. Nobody's seeing each other. Nobody is listening to each other. I love and accept myself anyway. I choose to be powerful anyway. Even though I don't see how there's any hope. People are blinded by their ego lenses. We can't see each other. We can't hear each other. Nothing we see means anything. We are totally blinded by the ego. We are totally blinded by our projections. How are we ever going to have peace when we can't even see, when we can't even hear. I have given everything I see all the meaning that it has for me. We do not understand anything we see. These thoughts do not mean anything. My thoughts about this man do not mean anything. My thoughts about other people do not mean anything. My thoughts about myself do not mean anything. This man's thoughts about me certainly do not mean anything. Nobody's thoughts about each other mean anything. We are never upset for the reason we think. We are upset because we see something that is not there. We see only the past. Our minds are preoccupied with past thoughts. We see nothing as it is now. We don't look through forgiving eyes. We don't see anyone as they are now. Our thoughts do not mean anything. Our meaningless thoughts are showing us a meaningless world. We are upset because we see a meaningless world. A meaningless world engenders fear. God did not create a meaningless world. God did not create the conflicts I'm having with my partner. And so they are not real. God did not create the perception this man is having. And so it is not real. God did not create my perception of this man. And so it is not real. Our thoughts are images that I have made. Alright, let's go back on karate chop. Take a deep breath in between. There's definitely some grief in the lungs there. Alright. Even though I feel so powerless when stuff like this happens, the man doesn't even realize he's not reacting to me. He's reacting to the past. And even when I explain it all in painstaking detail, patiently, explaining why he's got the facts wrong, before we even get to the interpretations, I don't think he's even listening. He's so blinded by his ego lenses. I don't see how anything's going to penetrate all the defenses that he's built up. And then I feel inadequate. I feel a lot of shame. Because my communication skills should be good enough to get through to him. But it never seems to work. And he goes away pissed off for reasons that have nothing to do with me. I end up feeling frustrated. Both of us feel disconnected. With this kind of thing going on all around the world, every single day, in much more severe circumstances, how are we ever going to have world peace? I don't know how to get through these people. I don't know how to penetrate this blindness. I don't know how to penetrate this deafness. It's a similar thing with my partner. And with a bunch of other people who aren't on good terms with me. I don't know how to get through to them. I know they're not really seeing me. And I'm not really seeing them. Because if we were seeing and hearing each other, all we'd be doing is loving each other. But loving seems almost impossible in a world where everyone is projecting their dismal past onto the present. And I feel powerless to heal this. And I wonder if I'm not powerless. I also don't feel much faith that other people are going to recognize my needs as valid. This guy doesn't want me to advertise at all. In this case, I was giving it away for free. Not that he noticed. But he wants everything to be free. Is he going to give me a couple $1 million so I can live off the interest? Why is he also blind to my needs? And then he's calling me selfish. It's no wonder we don't have world peace. All this projection and attack. I don't know how to get past these people's defenses. I don't know how to show people that what they think they're seeing is not the truth. I ask God and the angels to help me. I'm not even going to try to do this all by myself. If we're going to have world peace, this ego blindness needs to be removed. I now give God and the angels permission to remove this blindness and deafness so we can all see and hear each other. Alright, let's go back on Karate Chop. I have no neutral thoughts. I see no neutral things. I am determined to see. I am determined to see things differently. What I see is a form of vengeance. I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts. I do not perceive my own best interests. Go on the top of your head. There is no love but God's. Love cannot judge, as it is one itself. It looks on all as one. No law the world obeys can help you grasp love's meaning. What the world believes was made to hide love's meaning and to keep it dark and secret. There is not one principle the world upholds but violates the truth of what love is and what you are as well. Seek not within the world to find yourself. Love is not found in darkness and in death. Yet it is perfectly apparent to the eyes that see and ears that hear love's voice. Today we practice making free your mind of all the laws you think you must obey, of all the limits under which you live, and all the changes that you think are part of human destiny. Today we take the largest single step this course requests in your advance toward its established goal. If you achieve the faintest glimmering of what love means today, you have advanced in distance without measure and in time beyond the count of years to your release. Let us together then be glad to give some time to God today and understand there is no better use for time than this. Escape from every law in which you now believe. Open your mind and rest. The world that seems to hold you prisoner can be escaped by anyone who does not hold it dear. Withdraw all value you have placed upon its meager offerings and senseless gifts, and let the gift of God replace them all. Call to your Father certain that his voice will answer. And he himself will place a spark of truth within your mind. Wherever you give up a false belief, a dark illusion of your own reality, and what love means. He will shine through your idle thoughts today and help you understand the truth of love. In loving gentleness, he will abide with you as you allow his voice to teach love's meaning to your clean and open mind. And he will bless the lesson with his love. Today, the legion of the future years of waiting for salvation disappears before the timelessness of what you learn. Let us give thanks today that we are spared a future like the past. Today we leave the past behind us, never more to be remembered. And we raise our eyes upon a different present, where a future dawns. Unlike the past in every attribute. Alright, let's go back on Karate Chop. The world in infancy is newly born, and we will watch it grow in health and strength, to shed its blessing on all who come to learn, to cast aside the world they thought was made in hate, to be love's enemy. Let's go on the top of your head. Now are they all made free, along with us. Now are they all our brothers in God's love. We will remember them throughout the day, because we cannot leave a part of us outside our love if we would know ourselves. At least 3 times an hour, think of one who makes the journey with you and who came to learn what you must learn. And as he comes to mind, give him this message from yourself. I bless you, brother, with the love of God, which I would share with you. For I would learn the joyous lesson that there is no love but God's. and yours and mine and everyone's. God is the love in which I forgive you. We are still as God created us. Give me your blessing, Holy Son of God. All right, deep breath. Whew. Okay. It's pretty intense. Well, there's a lot of despair in this, because if we aren't able to understand each other and see each other and stop projecting on each other, there really is no hope. So we've got to change these patterns within ourselves, and with our conscious awareness, and with our tapping, and with our Course in Miracles, because it has to change. If everyone would actually just see each other, there would be peace. So we'll leave it at that today. Again, if you have questions, please go to tapsmarter.com/forum to ask them there. Registration is free. And if you want to go deeper with what I teach, then there are lots of services and products on my websites that will help you do that at tapsmarter.com/store. Alright, this is Erika Awakening. I'll see you next time. Take care.